Hello and welcome back. We are writing a program for the Commodore 64 for the holiday season, even though I'm recording this in the end of July. And the Olympics are going on in London, and I'm not even watching that. Shame on me, but I've never been a big sports fan. So anyway, when we left off last time, we drew the candle body and the candle top. Body, top, brick top. Anyway, so now we just have to set everything up to animate and put our little message on the top, which maybe we can do. I'll do that last. I'll put the little happy holidays message at the very end, which means I'll probably have to do another variable or two, just to, because I wasn't thinking in advance. So let's run the program real quick so we can get an idea what it looks like in its all its beauty. Oh, that's so nice, right? Very, very nice. And there it is with our melty top. So the first thing we're going to do is the wick. And once we get the wick going, then we'll get the flame going. I hope that works for y'all. So, if you remember last time, I set this to 12. I set the candle when I drew from 12 to 24, or from mid-screen all the way down to the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and set this to 13. Not that it's going to speed it up too quick, it's just one less line in a loop. So it'll draw 13 to 24, and then this one will draw the melty part on 12. So the candle goes from 13 to 24, 13 to 24, and 12 will have the melty part. So down here, my to-do for the wick, let's go to our subroutines that we're going to call over and over and over again. Excuse me, I got kind of a scratchy throat. So I am going to do those at 1600. Non-static subroutines. Probably doesn't mean what I mean it to be. Non-static should probably be one word, or put one of these in the middle. By non-static, I mean subroutines that'll be called over and over and over again. So, first thing we have to do is draw the wick. So 1605. Draw a wick. Sounds good. 1610. Let's go back up here to our go-to, or our go-sub. Go-sub. Whoops. Yeah, go-sub. 1605. RAM. Draw wick. Never save enough. So what we need to do is draw a wick in the middle of the screen on row 11, if that makes sense. And we got to use a random character from that array, that wick array right here. And there was 6 of them in there. So first thing we're going to do is our throwaway is going to equal our 6. Okay. Actually, I am going to do tens. 1615. Now we can poke 2, 4. I probably should have just given that a variable. Plus our x is going to be 20 plus 40 and 1620. Return. Alright, so what I should do is just every time it's called, it'll pull a random number, poke that random, or grab a value out of that, a random value character out of that array, and poke it into our little spot in memory. I am going to make also our goto loop a get loop. So I'm going to use a string, get a string. What I'm doing is grabbing a character from the keyboard. If a string equals nothing, then go to 100. That way, if I hit a key, it will break out, or it should break out. Now let's make sure this is going to work. Trepidations. Let's see how it goes. Draw the candle. See, it's not going to do this every frame. This is a one-time event. Oh, there's our... Oops, I forgot to do the color. But that is a wick. That's beautiful. And I think I was going to do gray. Oh, man. Durr. And so if I hit space, boom. That is so awesome. It's working. That is working so awesome. I am so happy. So the only thing I will do is 1620. Need to poke again. 55296. Oops, plus 20 plus 40 times 11, comma, that was a GR was gray if I remember correctly. And yes, it is. I'll save that, and let's build it. Let's see what we got here. Yep, we have to go through this part again every time. Oh, wait a minute. I bet I forgot to return, didn't I? Son of a biscuit. Yep. 1625. Return. There we go. And let's go ahead and build that. And there we go. A gray wick. Flickering. A little spastic. But I don't care. I think it looks pretty cool. Now above this we will have our flame. And then up here we'll say Happy Holidays. I was going to have it say here, but it's going to be whatever color letters on black, unless I invert them. And I don't feel like doing that. Maybe I'll do that as a part, or as a different thing. I'll do it here first, then I'll say, you know, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, or whatever. Anyways, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I am ecstatic with that. So we need to 1630. Remember that for me. Ram, draw, left, flame. Now here's where it gets a little more. Actually, I could probably put, instead of, let's put draw bottom flame. And then we'll just draw all three of them all at once. That makes sense. If it makes sense. That way, that's 1630. 110 30. Draw bottom flame. Sweet. Okay. So what we need to do is do what we did up here, but 3 times in a row, which shouldn't be too hard. It's just going to take the time to type it out. So th will equal FNR, and I think the left, we'll do left flame first. That's 6. And then we'll do 1640. We'll do our pokes. And I am just going to copy these two. Copy. Now we got to adjust. Since the wick is on 11, we'll do LF. We need to go 10. And we're not doing 20, we're doing 19. Because it's over to the left, remember? Same here, 19. And 10. And we'll change you to yellow. Oops. YW. And then we will do, oops, this guy needs to be 45. Control B, do this again. This will be 55. And that can stay 20. This has to stay 10. This has to be 10. This has to be middle flame. Whoops, MF. And I forgot to put my, let's do this 5. We'll do 60. And then we'll do 1650. TH equal FN R, and middle flame is 3. So that's sweet. And so we do 1665. TH, whoops, TH equal FNR, and right flame is 6. Okay. Glad I wrote this crap down. I'd be useless. 1670. Paste this crap again. Make this 75. Line numbers. I kind of hate them. We need to go 21. 21. 10. 10. Whoops. YW, and we will do right flame. Save that, and then we will return. 1680. There we go. Now let's see what that does after watching this. You kind of appreciate how quick assembly language is. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Now we'll have one more, will be the top flame. And we're almost done. This is brilliant. And then when I get the flames done, I will stop the video. Can't think. It's almost 3 in the morning. I will stop the video, and then the next video will be putting the message. So let's go ahead and stop that. And let's go ahead and go up here. Let's go down here and set ourselves up. 1690 RM draw top flame. Okay, 1790. what's up? 1790. Draw top flame. I suppose when I get done with this thing, if anybody wants it, I can zip it up and you can download it and play with it if you want. Especially those of you who don't know BASIC and maybe want to learn it. I'm not saying this is the best way to program in BASIC, but hey, you never know. Alright, 1795. Good year, I think. TH equal FNR. And top flame was 6, if I remember right. 4, that's right, 4. 1800. Control V. This will be 1805. Now, we're at 20 and 20 again, but we need to be at 9. And we need to be 9 here is 09. We need to be T, top flame, and this still needs to be yellow. Oops. And we need our 1810. And we will return. We'll save it, and we will run it. And there's my animated flame. For all intents and purposes, we are done with this. The message will be a short video. That'll be my next video. Because I'll just use inverted text to write Merry Christmas or whatever, and I'll put Happy Holidays up here. But this is basically a representation of what I created back in the early 80s for Christmas time. But I think I had a little tune playing, or maybe somehow I had music, if I remember correctly. And this is sadly lacking in the music department. And the music on the Commodore 64 is a little bit tougher to implement than the music on a TR-SATA color computer, which I had learned how to do this on. But this is so awesome. I feel good to have gotten this far and it's working. And I didn't screw up too much either. So I will shut the video down, and I will see you next video.